Forward, no 3-year-old has ever won the Quoz Sprint, and there is Danon Mckinley for Japan. We're all set for the Quoz Sprint.
Last up, Believing, and we will be set for the Quoz Sprint, sponsored by Azizi Developments. Ready to race. Away they go. Blindfold snapped, and Believing was one of the first into stride with Regional. Then came Win Carnelian. They're the first three. Marban's handy from Isivungu. Then came Quinault next from Danon Mckinley. How Deep Is Your Love spotting the lead 4 lengths. Next was Puro Magic. Audience not as close to the speed as we expected. West Acre, the last one of the division as they make their way down the straight as one. Win Carnelian, the leader from Marban in second. Regional half a length back in third from Quinault. Believing's just dropped back a few strides here in the Quoz Sprint. 600 metres left to go. They were followed by How Deep Is Your Love. Audience getting going down the centre along with West Acre, who's finding plenty. Isivungu out to second to last from next to him running there Puro Magic. It's Win Carnelian though who's finding a lot. Win Carnelian, the one to chase in the Quoz Sprint, gets away now from Believing, who's finding again, gets a second breath of wind with Regional. Win Carnelian for Japan though with 150 to go, out clear by 2 lengths. Believing and Regional finding more in the late stages. Believing right over the top here. Believing goes on to win. Believing for William Buick, half a length on the line. What a thrilling Quoz Sprint. Second over, Win Carnelian from next over Regional, Danon Mckinley. Then came Puro Magic, who was doing his best work late. West Acre next from Audience, Marban, Quinault, Isivungu, the last one to greet the judge, Believing.
Well, a brutally sad sight to see How Deep Is Your Love pulling up as he did. But Believing is the one who has come home best of all to win the Quoz Sprint, just picking up Win Carnelian and Regional in the closing stages. It is tight for 4th, but of course a lot of the attention will be detracted on what we've just seen. Awfully sad sight seeing How Deep Is Your Love having to pull up halfway through the race when he was going quite comfortably at the time, and we were then treated to the closing stages seeing Believing getting up under an excellent ride from William Buick, Martin.
It certainly was, and what a tough filly this filly is. She's a Group 1 performer through and through, so often a bridesmaid last year, but she responded really well. I have to say, Rishi, I thought it was going to be a fast run race. It was anything but. Angus will tell us with the sectional timings, but a few of these missed the kick. Quinault was a bit slow away. It was a slow run race and a real proper sprint. Believing, what a performance. Absolutely
incredible performance. Obviously now racing in different colours. Magnia, Tabor, Smith and Resolute, bought for a princely sum, 3 million guineas at the sales, the horses in training sale. Angus, it looked unlikely for a long time.
This is what she does. She likes to come off the pace. She runs on strongly in the closing stages of her races, and she never quite got there in a host of Group 1s in Europe last year, but this time she was able to run down Win Carnelian and Regional, got going late, got up in the closing stages, and the final time is not far outside the track record, 107.77, so just 0.27 outside the record set last year.
I don't think George Boughey is here. I believe that George Boughey is back in the UK awaiting the birth of his first child.
Wow.
I saw him a week ago. I said, "Oh, maybe see you in Dubai." He said, "Probably unlikely. I'd love to be there, but I am expecting the birth of my first child," and it's 50-50. Well, so he's done the wise thing.
He'll be delighted. I wonder what his first child will be named. Quoz.